Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. Receiver in motion now. Good throw to the quarterback off the RPO. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. QB decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
It's another good job here by this defense, and I think all the build-up and hype of the national championship, they really felt challenged. And right now, they're winning the line of scrimmage. They've gotten this offense to a third down situation. Let's see if they can get off the field here to start the game.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And, Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of 2 quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these 2 quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to a 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. Allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll feed the back again. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down and 10. He's going to hand this off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And they've got him back there for a loss of 8. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running back has it on the screen now. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Great patience here, great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. And a player is down, injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. The distance will be from 36 yards away. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And the game is now tied.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keeps it. QB draw. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. Dropping back. It's Powers. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Hands off to the left. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Same tailback, another carry. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. They'll hand it off. No way to run up the middle. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
When that pass rush got in there in a hurry, great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Play action fake, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's fourth down and long.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Here's the second down play. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Brings down the returner. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Sticking with the running game. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up second and 10 from their 25.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So, timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And that's a solid gain to see the defense able to bring him down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. He'll hand it off. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. In the red area, it's Diggs. They test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Now they'll come up 2nd down and goal from the 10. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Powers. The receiver makes the catch. And the junior with some excellent work after making the catch. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down after that previous play. Play action, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Hand off to the right side. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Looking deep down the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll try the right here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Finds his man. It's Parks. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Buying time, moving to his left. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
Looking for his big tight end. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Looking to throw. It's Powers. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. He flips it to the back across the middle. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the 1st down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Receiver makes the grab. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking deep to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this 1st half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the 1st half alone.
Catch is made along the sideline just before going out of bounds. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. He's looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Catch made across the middle by the running back.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, thanks. What else might we expect in a game of this magnitude? Everything on the line, the eyes of the sports world on this battle with the coveted gold trophy at stake. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, That'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Quick throw over the middle. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Diggs. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First play of the drive, they look to the right. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Gets rid of it on the move. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
He's got it near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Just 2 field goals in 3 previous red zone trips. Can they punch it in here on 2nd and goal? Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the point after is good.
Personal foul. Looking to kick defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Offense ready to start this drive. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And now the running back's got it again. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. That'll pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. You make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Brings in the end zone. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
And they're trying to punch it in here. says he needed explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And they'll use the ground game here. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. There's the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver to throw. It's Powers. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
And there's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, as an offensive coordinator, it's not just about the execution that you're thinking about. You got to be thinking about this clock. So is it worth running the football, maybe not picking up the first down, but keeping that clock moving? And if you're going to throw the ball, it better be a high percentage throw to keep the receiver in bounds.
Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41, and they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision. Caught in the backfield, it's Parks. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Now they call a run. In the clear at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Over the middle, it's Parks. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
Well, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the 4th.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Fires it to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They're going to run it. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. First down here for this offense. Handoff to the single back. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Picks up about 3 yards there, but it's going to be 4th down. So now we'll have a field goal attempt, one of the biggest moments of this game so far. Knocks that one right down the middle. With a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw is Powers. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. Timeout is called here to stop the clock on this crucial possession. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense has got it.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays, everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. The back's got it again. And that run produces a decent gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. Big play coming up. 4th down and inches from the 20 as the offense tries to get closer to the end zone. And the back gets the football. Now, he didn't make it. He's going to be tackled short of the marker. A huge stop by this defense. On 4th down, they get the football back here in this tight game. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? It's a quick grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. Looking to pass. It's Powers. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.